Okay, back in action after a very extended vacation and travel from leaving 2025 into 2026. I was playing catch up yesterday. I think actually today I'll finally get all caught up on admin and related. Got something brand new I'm going to announce, something the programmer brought up to me. And I've said, you know what? Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. And so, anyhow, want to talk about that. We're going to add a third automated strategy to the proptradingindicators.com website offer and the overall pivot point trading systems. So let's take a quick look at yesterday from 8:32 US Central going forward. Signal 1 right there. We had a bit of a pullback. That was a losing trade. Signal 2, winning trade. So there was your entry from trade 1. Then flip to long. Off you go. If that didn't get you done, which probably it won't, trade 2, well, there you go. We'll call that good. Prior day, and we've had some really interesting institutional activity. I've been telling the group, that, hey, institutionals have been pumping this thing end of last year into the new year, which is a little bit abnormal activity and it's not hedge fund side. They haven't been in buying at any level. It's been investment bank side. So if you're wondering why out of the gates in the new year, somebody is buying the highs of the highs of the high, which pollutes their cost basis on prior held positions, right after, they cash stuff out or set up, the closeout of 2025, getting ready for 2026, where very typically they'll let the market settle back and, down to levels where they can buy in at better pricing. So it's been up, 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 and it's been grinding up. Nobody's been able to oppose them. Well, there was a key level here, I think from December 26th, they said they probably got to go up and take out. And finally, yesterday, they took it out and then sell response. Hedge funds were in here throwing on short futures. Hedge institutionals were. So we might finally see some pickup in volatility into the new year, which would be fantastic. Nothing like going into a new year and having volatility collapsing. We want to see the market. I don't mind if it goes up for 10 days in a row or down for 10 days in a row. I like oscillations on the way up and oscillations on the way down, and we get that with higher levels of volatility. So the prior day, first signal short, that was a loser. Then we had a long was a winner, another short that was a winner, and if you stayed in, another winner, and so on. So even though we're in compressed, collapsing volatility, which traditionally annihilates automated systems, we've come out of it clean the last 2 days, which, I'm not going to go back 10 days. I can do that in a different video. Main thing right now I want to present, and if you do ever have questions, info@proptradingindicators.com for questions. Current offer and special offer pricing will always be on the proptradingindicators.com website. Let me show you real quick what we're going to add, and then tomorrow, there's going to be a ton of new trading content up. I have a lot of video of the systems trading live, both the River strategy and the PPG1 pivot point strategy. I'll be posting those up. But first of all, let's go talk about the STI indicator and the automated strategy we're going to give to the group so that they have a third automated strategy. I've been getting a lot of requests for that, and the programmer said, hey, you've had a lot of emails on that. What could we do to automate that on their end? I said, and he mentioned, should we just add another automated strategy so they don't have to use third-party tools? And I said, okay, that's fine. Let's go ahead and do that. So I'll keep this video short and sweet, but what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead for the STI indicator, which in prior videos here at the Prop Trading Indicators YouTube channel, you can see more details about it. has all kinds of adjustability and settings. You can really dial this in many different ways. This indicator was optimized to work with these symmetrical geometric shaped Renkos like we use with Ninja, Unirenko, Livewire Renko, Renko BXT, and others. So what we'll do is we'll create an STI underscore strat so that everybody in the Pivot Point trading group has 3 automated systems. So mind-boggling. So anyhow, we're going to work on that starting tomorrow morning. And the programmer has already kind of been working on it before, but we're officially going to start that where I get involved and then do the testing on it. We'll probably start that tomorrow morning and we'll have it ready the following day. So since it's, it's not like we're reinventing the wheel. We're taking existing automated strategy type functionality and attaching it to run with the STI indicator. So there you have it. The Pivot Point Trading Group will get a 3rd automated strategy. Those that are already in the group get it, no extra cost. That's part of the program. When you're in, and right now the price points we have are 1/3 of the next group's pricing. I only know of 3 automated strategies in the entire, out in the NT8 realm that I know work for sure, because I have a lot of sophisticated traders in my group that test everything. I know one guy that's probably tested 30 prominent automated strategies over the last 7-8 years. And one of the 3 that I know of, he can get to work. The other 2 will tread water month to month. And those systems start at $1,495, and some of them go up into the $11,000-12,000 range. Our pricing is 1/3 of that. So we're giving traders a heck of an opportunity to get pricing levels, to have fully automated strategies with all kinds of possibilities, but at fair pricing. So anyhow, the STI will get an automated strategy, and we're going to get this done pretty quick. We have some updates we're working on or wrapping up today. We started yesterday. We're doing some updates to the River Strat and indicator, and just little stuff just to make sure it's efficient as possible and that any prior reported bugs that we see have been resolved with workarounds, just to make sure everybody has full functionality. And even when we see 3-4 traders having issues that others aren't, we have to then go figure out, okay, why would a NinjaTrader platform for those 3 do this, but everybody else is just fine? Well, then we try to go in and adjust things to see if we can rectify that. I will say we are noticing a lot of problems with NinjaTrader and recent build updates when traders try to use templates for strategies. I never use strategy templates anymore. They've been very buggy. When I set up a strategy in a chart, I just go in and my typical settings I use every day, I just set them as the default. That's kind of been my workaround. So we've been encouraging traders, don't use templates with strategies. Just load the strategy you use for that system on that chart every day, just set it as default. And then if you go in there and tweak it, just update update those new settings as the default. So anyhow, I don't want this video to get too long, but we're going to be adding this to the Pivot Point Trading Group. I'll add this information to the website in the next 24 hours. And there you go. 3rd automated strategy at exceptionally low, very fair pricing to get systems that can be used to do fully automated trading or manual discretionary, because all the signals are outputs that can be used with third-party tools, and we have audible alerts and so on. As a matter of fact, we might add a symbol. The vertical line is the flip point where momentum shifts take place, but we might add a symbol also that you can see it or not see it. You can change the colors of everything, the style of the line, dots, dash, whatever you want. We always give all that adjustability. So there you have it. And then also those in the Pivot Point Trading Group, I've just been pushing with the programmer to kind of catch up on some programming projects. We have that done for the most part. So now I'm going to move into populating. I got about 7 new videos getting added to the Pivot Point Trading Group. I'll probably get 3 or 4 posted today and the rest tomorrow, and I'll be all caught up on training videos and related. Matter of fact, I put up kind of one very raw prop trading video, part 1, to the group on my whole feelings on prop trading and what works, what doesn't. I'm putting up a part 2 today. It's got some really insightful information there. So there you have it. The Pivot Point Trading program is expanding. Anybody that came on board in the beginning as beta or the launch offer, you keep getting more stuff, no extra cost. And that's how we do the program. You come on board for your 6-month plan. Anything new, any updates during that time period, you get them at no extra cost. You guys have a fantastic trade day. Talk to you all later.